NEC Section 250.102 E2 necessitates the use of bonding bushings in specific scenarios involving rigid steel conduit or intermediate metal conduit. This requirement is triggered when such metallic conduit emerges from a meter enclosure that incorporates concentric knockouts and subsequently transitions to non-metallic conduit underground. The critical aspect to understand is that the application of this rule is independent of the voltage level present within the system. It also does not matter what specific type of equipment is being supplied by the electrical service. Regardless of these factors, if the conditions of metallic conduit exiting a meter enclosure with concentric knockouts and then transitioning to non-metallic conduit underground are met, bonding bushings are mandatory. Concentric knockouts, by their design, can introduce impedance to the grounding path. This impedance can hinder the effective flow of fault current back to the source, which is crucial for the rapid operation of overcurrent protective devices like circuit breakers or fuses. The purpose of a bonding bushing is to provide a lower impedance path for fault current. This ensures that if a fault occurs, the current can quickly return to the source, causing the overcurrent protective device to trip and energize the circuit, thus minimizing the risk of electrical shock or fire. The location of the transition from metallic to non-metallic conduit is also significant. When the transition occurs underground, the potential for corrosion is increased. Corrosion can further degrade the grounding path, making it even more important to have a reliable bonding connection. Non-metallic conduit, such as PVC, does not provide a grounding path. Therefore, the bonding bushing is essential to maintain the integrity of the grounding system. Consider a scenario where rigid steel conduit exits a meter enclosure that utilizes concentric knockouts. This conduit then runs underground, where it transitions to PVC conduit to feed a 240/120 volts panel. Even though the voltage is below 250 volts to ground and the equipment being supplied is a standard residential panel, bonding bushings are still required at the meter enclosure. This is because the installation meets the criteria outlined in NEC Section 250.102 A2. In summary, the requirement for bonding bushings in this scenario is driven by the need to maintain a low impedance grounding path. This ensures effective fault current flow and the reliable operation of overcurrent protective devices regardless of voltage or equipment type. The concentric knockouts and the transition to non-metallic conduit underground create conditions where a bonding bushing is essential for electrical safety.